Hi everybody, I wanted to make another video. I haven't been doing a lot of hobbying. I have a lot going on right now. I have to finish my thesis. I'm doing the revisions right now, which is quite difficult because the manuscript I'm working on, I'm translating parts of it, and I have to do quite a few corrections on the translations, and taking 16th century Ottoman and putting it into English is very difficult, even for the best people, and I'm still kind of new to it. So that's what I'm in the middle of, and then I have to finish that, and then I'm starting my doctoral degree back in the US in the fall. So I have to finish here, move back to America, then move in America to where I'm doing my PhD. So that's a lot going on. But anyway, that's just a little update about my life. But I have been able to do a little bit of hobbying. I recently finished these two stands of Ottoman Spahi or cavalry. These are the ones with swords, and a mix of, some have just tunics, some have mail. These are the 15mm bi-fire and sword miniatures, which I can't recommend enough. Very nice ranges. Got Ottomans, Poles, Transylvanians, Muscovy, Tatars, Cossacks, so they've got everybody from that Eastern Europe in the 17th century, which is a really nice range. And then the rest of this stuff here is the remaining Spahi with swords, and then I have the whole unit of the Spahi with shields and spears, which I will paint. I'm hoping to paint soon. These figures paint pretty quickly, so which is something I like about them. It's made me a little more motivated to paint other 15mm stuff, because it's just easier to knock out in an afternoon. Because these are the some of the shields. These are the bases and the spears, and I'm going to add these last, because it's just kind of difficult to paint around these. So yeah, just add that, save that for last. And then I have the command base to do, which is got a standard bearer, the commander, and a musician, and their horses. So I'll probably do these last. And that's what I've been able to do. The painting these, I've got this Vallejo wash, which is kind of heavy. I'm trying to thin it down a lot with water while I'm painting, and it just doesn't seem to work. It's the GW Black Wash, the Nuln Oil, is a lot better. It fills the recesses, but it doesn't go on too heavily. This Vallejo Wash, I think it needs a little more finesse to use that I don't really have, unfortunately. But in terms of getting the recesses filled on these 15mm figures, I guess it works well enough. I'm really not the best miniature painter, and I have to remember my own kind of mantra on this channel, which is to get armies painted so you have a painted army that's playable, instead of doing this kind of YouTube influencer thing where you have to paint everything according to the perfect, standard. I mean, like a lot of you, I think this is just my hobby. I don't have time to do this stuff full time. So anyway, my little ranting over. Then the other thing I did, I had already finished this little squadron of these are Raider cavalry with bows and swords, but I added this banner, which came with the skirmish box set that these came from, and I hadn't really looked at the banners much, and I am really impressed. I mean, they give you quite a few in this. They give you, let's see, they give you 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3 banners for the cavalry and 1 banner for the command. And, you know, so they give you a lot of extras because, you know, you're only going to use like 1 of these per unit. So really nice. The paper is pretty good quality, it seems. And I didn't have a problem cutting it with my X-Acto. So yeah, really, really nice. Very, very nice designs. And I have my Polish box set. When I get to work on that, hopefully soon, I can show the banners from that, because that comes with some nice ones too. So I'm hoping I can just finish this up. I really miss making battle videos, and I'm hoping when I get back to the US and can settle in, I can start making those again, because I think it'll be a lot of fun to get these Ottomans on the table with the Polish-Lithuanian stuff, and make some nice battle videos. And also the Joy of Wargaming channel, whom I like his battle reports. He's been doing some 6th edition Warhammer Fantasy stuff, and that's got me interested in trying that out, which I've been interested in that for a while, but I just, you know, my life circumstances haven't really let me do that. So that's what I've got going on hobby-wise. I'm hoping maybe this weekend I can do some more painting, but I've just been under a lot of stress, and when I get stressed, it's hard for me to paint. I think maybe some of you can relate to that. So that's what's going on, and I think I will share just two books that I picked up, because reading is very important in historical wargaming. Reading is fundamental. But one of these is, let me zoom out here. One of these is, nope. Let's see, just hold this up. One of these is Janissary's Russian War Memoirs, by translated by Hakan Yildiz, and it is what it says. It's memoirs of this Janissary clerk who participated in the 1711 campaign fought by the Russians under Peter the Great against the Ottoman Empire. I didn't really know much about it until recently, and it's nice. It's a nice little translated edition. It's kind of rare. Unfortunately, Turkish scholars don't really translate a lot of sources like this into English, but yeah, a nice little edition, and it's got some pictures both from the Ottoman and Russian side. This was when Peter the Great was trying to expand Russia. He pushed into Pruth, which is in the Moldova and Wallachia. Maybe there's a map here if I can find it quickly. Maybe not, but yeah, essentially Peter kind of overextended himself for various reasons. The Russians couldn't really win easily. So here's a map of approximately where they were fighting, and kind of seen from the Ottoman point of view, kind of seen as a missed opportunity, because they defeated the Russians and basically let the army go, and again, from the Ottoman point of view, kind of seen as a blunder, because this it contributed to Russia taking more initiative against the Ottoman Empire in the Crimea and in this kind of region, Moldova, Wallachia region. So there's that, and then there's another book. It's in Turkish, so and my modern Turkish isn't so good still, so it's hard to read, even for me, but this is the Regulations of the Janissaries. So it's a study about this one text that is the regulations for the Janissary Corps, written around 1601. That's when the manuscript is dated. It's got some interesting pictures. I'm hoping eventually I'll be able to read this more easily and can kind of use it as a resource, both maybe on the channel to kind of discuss the Janissaries a little bit more. Does have some neat pictures. I can flip through those real quickly. So these are some of the regimental insignia and symbols for the different units. I think these illustrations were done in the 18th century, but I'm not 100% certain on that. Here we have some more illustrations, different Janissaries. So I think these are from the later period because you don't see the kind of classical uniform so much with the large hat and the robe. They had kind of changed their dress a bit. Yeah, and then the back of the book is the copy of the original manuscript, which is handy. So if you're curious, this is the kind of source I read for my projects, my academic projects. And this is a pretty easy manuscript to read. So, but anyway, so that's what I've got going on. I hope you liked the video, and I will talk to you guys soon in the next one. I hope I can paint more and maybe show more off and do like a little showcase. And I have my Age of Sigmar stuff too, so, but I kind of wanted to switch because the detail on the Sigmar figures was making me a little crazy painting wise. But anyway, okay, so that's my video for today. I hope you liked it, and I always appreciate you guys posting comments and stuff, and I will talk to you all in the next one. Thank you.